make sure audio looks good.
I just wanted to freeze. It's fun. Welcome. We're live. I should play it on my phone. Welcome to Curse of Strahd. We are Big D20 Energy. We're playing Curse of Strahd. This is session number 48 of this iteration of the campaign, and this game's been going for
Like 2
half a
years.
decade.
Forever.
Like from the original. It feels like it. I should look at. I said half a decade. I don't know if we started in 2020. Maybe we started in 21. Something
You
like
know,
that.
No, I don't know
that's
if it was
that's how that's how these games go. Either they fizzle out within a year, or you spend a large chunk of your life playing them. That's how
Yeah.
these games go.
Yeah. But this group has been playing since
Just check.
Yeah, I can check.
23.
23.
January 23.
Yeah, so 2 years.
Yeah.
Almost 3.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we started at the beginning of 22, it looks like.
Yeah,
Anyway,
a slight hiatus, and then
been around for a while.
I think we played about a year before that too.
Yeah. And so at any rate, it's been going for a long time, and we're getting closer and closer to the end. Before we talk about the campaign, let's do a little icebreaker with our characters. I hear that Rogue has some cards to ask questions about.
Yes, it's called the Ultimate RPG Campfire Card Deck.
Oh.
Legit.
It's from James D'Amato, or D'Amato. How do you pronounce it? D'Amato? Yeah, probably that.
What's the matter with you?
So, I guess
Good job,
when
man.
you're
You get
when you're-
inspiration, Minnie.
Yeah, for sure. You get inspiration. I agreed. If you didn't already have it.
I guess looking over the instructions, it's like when the players are like around the campfire and stuff, they all draw a different card, and they come up with like a conversation starter basically. But I've been using it as like icebreaker questions.
Nice.
Oh no, I didn't level up! Ah!
Oh yeah, there's one more of you that didn't level up too. I think 2 of you did.
I
2 of
think
you
that
didn't.
I think
Or 3 of
me.
you. I think 2 of you didn't. Yeah, 3 of you did.
Shoot.
Yeah,
level up to 10.
that's so
That's all right.
gear in the
You off
corner.
sometime while we're
Yeah.
Sorry, anyway, continue, Rogue.
you could just feature whoever's talking every
Okay.
time.
It's pretty easy.
All right, Rogue, shoot, man.
Okay, this is if you could move into your your dreams is what it's titled. If you could move into your dream home today, what would it be like? And would you share your home with anyone? Your character, or I guess if you want to do yourself.
Yeah, no, that's we're doing characters, man. I dig it
okay.
for RP. If you could read that again, if you could move into your dream home.
If you could move into your dream home today, what would it be like? Would you share your home with anyone? Oh, I've got my answer. Yeah.
Well, Rogue's I think is pretty obvious.
Mine's pretty easy, right?
Would you have anyone to share it with? I guess we'll start with Rogue then.
Oh!
Dream home. Go ahead, Rogue, you go first.
Yes. So throughout the whole campaign, he's been hunting for rain.
Who are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, welcome. My name's Rogue, and I've been playing for quite a long time. I've been playing the character Terramin, who is a paladin, and he's undead. He's a revenant. So yeah, my dream home is burned to the ground, but I think it would be in the woods, away from civilization. Just me and my elven maiden, who is also dead. That's who I would share my home with, and maybe in the heavens or the afterlife. Yeah, that's who he would choose to be with Rain. He's still looking to save her.
Let's do Duvad, man.
All right,
Sorry, Duvad's
Duvad,
trying to level up.
and I
Dream
rolled
home.
minimum for my HP.
Good job. That's why I take
Yeah.
average.
That's, I mean, I think it's every time on this campaign that I've rolled for HP, it has been minimum. Hi, I am Ache Max. I play the character Duvad Seriness. The question was, what would our dream home be?
Yeah, if you could move into your dream home today, what would it be like? And would you share your home with anyone?
In character, I would share it with my daughter. Because I have to speak softly now. Apparently, that's a thing.
Oh, that's a good idea. I should have done that.
We're on the campfire.
It would be up on the hill with clear sightlines all around. I would want a tower that I can shoot anyone who's coming at me. I want to be alone with my daughter. Fuck everyone else.
All right.
Yeah.
And Minnie, can you what you got for old Camila?
What if she wants to run away with the Vistani, a
Can we just-
tattooed, covered Vistani? She doesn't want to live with you. What about that? Wait. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, you talking about? I thought you were talking about Camila. You were talking about his daughter.
I was confused for a second until you said that she doesn't want to live with you. I was like, oh yeah, his daughter.
Yeah, I was talking about Wade's character.
Yeah, she's found a bad boy to stay with.
By the way, Wade, I think that would take a long time for Duvad to do that, by the way.
To do what?
I said fuck everyone, so that'd just be a real long time.
I am very efficient.
It's on my to-do list.
30 seconds per person.
Everyone.
We'll knock it out.
It doesn't take long, but he only lasts 3.
Oh no.
The rest of the time is him getting his clothes off.
Okay, so she plays it, totally lost my train of thought there, also known as Camila. As far as like a place that I would want to live, I've never really stayed in one place for very long, so it's hard to say. I can't really see myself settling down, honestly, but I don't really have anyone. But I guess if I could, if I didn't look like this, she kind of indicates like her fully furry body, I might adopt Soul and find a place.
But you're nice and warm.
I mean, you're not wrong. That's true. I know you struggle with the cold a lot.
Kind of cuddly like a teddy bear until other Camilla bites you.
Yeah, probably.
Then
Yeah.
again, for Duvad, that might be all fun and games.
I think right now I just would want to get out of Barovia, if it was possible. With Soul. That's where I'm at. I can't really think of a house because, like, again, I've never really had a house. So,
Would you want a house or?
I don't know. I don't think I would. I settling down is just not my thing.
A wagon for sure.
Yeah.
All right, Paul.
What the fuck? I hit 0. I fucked up my level
You
up.
messed up your
Sorry.
character sheet. Oh.
I was supposed to put. I put 1 fighter level or 0 fighter levels, and it gave me another fighter level.
Yeah.
And a guard level. And I hate this every time. Sorry.
Well, hi everybody. My name is Prankster, and I play Pall Darkhonde, the Grave Domain Cleric of Kellenvor. And if he had to choose a place to live, I think if Kellenvor called him back to adventuring, he would do it just out of duty. But I think he really likes people, and I think he really likes doing his job, especially comforting people. And so I reckon he'd want to be in a place that he can do that. I think where exactly? I don't know if he really dreams of any mountain or seaside location or anything like that, but I think that's just where there's people that he can serve, where there's people that he can talk to and help to
No one in
console.
particular.
He doesn't have any kids. He doesn't have lost the love of his life, lost his family. He's got his family back down in the dark. What's it called?
Underdark.
Underdark.
Thank you. But yeah, I think
But
he's like, I'm good.
Paul, you already have the coffin maker shop.
It's true. I could just stay here.
I could just
That
have
would
a
probably
nice,
be pretty
nice
nice
little,
when we kill Strahd.
have a nice little business.
I already know a lot of people and like them. They know
Yeah,
me.
yeah. And you
They
can
know
bring
and
Paul
tolerate
here.
me.
I can make this work.
Yeah. See?
His dream home in
Oh, yeah.
Barovia.
That kind of tracks.
There's always work.
You ain't wrong.
All right, Jester.
Well, hello everyone. I'm Wicked Jester, and I play Zash, Yuan-Ti barbarian druid who hates wearing shirt. Hold on, let me get back in character. Meat. Yes.
Also not wearing a shirt.
Hey, when I did my 7-mile run, I came back and was soaked and didn't feel like getting another shirt out. And I can't tell because the camera hasn't switched to me if I'm in frame.
Oh, sorry.
So nobody can see
Yeah,
the beautiful robe that I've got on. Meat.
For a split second, I thought you said rogue you have on. I was like, whoa, I didn't know rogue was over there.
Giggity. Wow.
His stream setup is coming from underneath Jester's desk. That's why it's so dark.
Wouldn't you love that? But as far as Zash goes, I've already got my dream home. We get to sleep outside all the time. I got all my friends here. All the meat I could ever want to eat. You all take care of me. I hit stuff for y'all.
This is true.
I get to be a bear. I don't
I
need
can
a
let-
home.
I can legit see like Zash and Paul being like buddies, even after everything goes down.
Yeah, sounds like a sitcom.
I was gonna say
Odd
it sounds
couple
like
situation.
a buddy. Yeah.
Nah, I think it's a good idea. I turn into a bear, I kill people, bring them to you, you bury them for God.
Maybe not every person you kill, but yes.
Can't keep you busy.
I mean, I'll only
I
kill the
can-
bad ones.
I can give you work.
Do you have any
Right.
meat? I just finished mine.
Awesome. I would love to answer. I think there's one more person around the campfire with you guys, and there'll be this crazy old wizard. But
Are you
I don't
officially
want
gonna,
to.
Are you entering the campaign as a player now?
I have added him to the group of tokens that I will place on each map for now until something terrible happens. But if one of y'all die, you'll play next. But anyway, so I'm not going to answer as him because if you really haven't gotten to know him yet, let's dive into our recap. Previously on Curse of Strahd.
Strahd.
Our heroes finally return from the Amber Temple. And their first stop is the Vistani camp. The party learns that there will be a royal wedding in 3 days between the Vampire Lord and Irina, whom they were supposed to be protecting from him. When they get to the Vistani encampment, we see that Duvad is furious with these Vistani. And he actually threatens to take revenge on them for taking his daughter. Zash shares this anger, and he nearly rages out on them. Camilla
Again,
and Pall...
keep forgetting
what?
Zash is good now.
Yeah.
Completely good.
Yeah. Camilla and Pall both kind of lure him away with food. Duvad becomes silent when he looks around the camp and realizes he's severely outnumbered at the moment. Pall then sweet talks the leader, Luvash, into giving his friends a little grace. He recalls how the adventurers saved Luvash's own daughter from the night hags. And then the Vistani quietly informed the party that Strahd had ordered them to bring the girl to the castle. They did not know that she was Duvad's daughter. As the party leaves the camp...
How? How did Strahd know his daughter? That's crazy to me.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy? As they leave the camp...
Seems like he has
Zash...
knowledge that only a master of games would know. Or a master of dungeons would know. Interesting.
You spent some time in his dungeons. He learned some things.
Maybe. That actually could have been why.
As they leave the camp, Zash is still talking smack about the Vistani, and a child attempts to curse him. He rolls a natural 20. I actually rolled it for him, and I was like, damn. And a tense moment between this newly especially cruel Zash and a child defending the honor of his people happened there in the camp. I need to award inspiration to Duvad and Zash for leaning into the role-playing their new flaws from the Amber Temple, even though it's not helpful to the party.
I think the one that gets me the most is I'm supposed to be quiet, and I don't.
Yeah, it's hard to not.
Me, Wade, is not a quiet person, so.
Plus, it's hard to roleplay if you don't talk.
Yeah.
But also inspiration to Pall for using magic, diplomacy, and his DM inspiration to de-escalate what could have been a tense situation. And I was giving many inspiration for that pun earlier. I already forgot what it was, but it made me giggle.
Oh.
Okay. When the party arrives in Vallaki, they find that they have indeed all been invited to this wedding. Zash then runs to the Vokter house, and in stark contrast to that harshness with which he handled the Vistani, he is now soft-spoken and a little love-struck by Stella, the young woman once known as Good Kitty, now preferring to go by her mother's title, Lady Vokter. Taramin prays at the church. He has a heart-to-heart with Father Petrovich, who is expected to preside over the royal wedding. Taramin leaves a massive donation to the church, using treasure from the Amber Temple, and he gets DM inspiration for that little RP. It's pretty dark and awesome. Then the party, one by one, kind of go by the tailor to order some fancy outfits for the wedding. Duvad requests a secret compartment for his hand crossbow. They look around. They have all the items of power foretold in the Taroka reading. They've got the Tome of Strahd that tells his story. They've got this sun sword, and they've got the holy symbol of Ravenkind, which has some sunny abilities. All they need now is their destined ally. So they approach the lake, where this Mad Mage is once again angrily throwing spells into the water. The party successfully sneaks up on him, and Pall goes 1, 2, 3, silence! Yelling silence. They
That's the somatic component for silence, is you have to shout out silence.
You have to scream it, the verbal component with the scream silence. They tackle him, they blind him, they bind his hands, and they gag him. It's eerily reminiscent of the last time they saw this character bound and scared for his life. Pall then casts Restoration, and the old man is suddenly laughing with joy and what seems to be a clear understanding of the situation. He spits out the gag, and he says, "Don't you remember me? When I was a young boy, my father was burgomaster of Valaki." He points to Duvad and says, "You gave me this,"
A young boy.
indicating
My
the scar on his
father
forehead.
Was burgomaster of Valaki.
So, Prank, do you remember
God, this fucking
y'all
kid.
back when y'all met him in the attic, and I asked, you were doing Sirenscape, and I asked you to please upload that song for me?
Yeah.
I had this line in mind all those years ago.
Oh.
So I was planning to have him return. Anyway. So this is again deep like plans for this. Finally got to unveil it to you guys. So anyways, that's where we left off.
Yeah, fuck this
you guys,
kid. We don't need him.
Man, y'all had just had a great role play with
Lady
new Lady Voctor, promising like, hey, we do it again.
You.
Like he was a monster, we got you back. We took care of him. We do it again. Then you see this guy. Okay, let me find the right thing to put y'all on. Lake
Holy
Zarovich.
shit! I forgot about that reveal. There's a big one too.
All right, but it's weird. Y'all knew him as a teenager.
A cunt.
Again, I just shared his journal for y'all to review. He was not a good kid, but y'all were trying to help him, kind of mentor him. However,
Until we found out how bad of a kid he was.
you're looking at him now, he's an old dude. And you know, this old dude, Camila knows as the guy who led this uprising a year ago. Before y'all even came into this land. He's been here. So, something funny's happening. You got me?
What is happening?
I'm sorry.
There is no way this is the same kid.
I mean, this happened in game time. This happened like weeks ago, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much.
Wait a minute, I know
When y'all last
you.
saw him.
The hell happened
Are you
to
all
you?
on the map?
Yeah.
You're all on the map? Just to make sure. Okay, great. He's, again, giddy. He's just, you got me again!
I think Paul is like his jaw dropped because he just had that conversation with Lady Voctor, and he says, we saw you weeks ago.
Just so you are silent if you're talking.
You're older than us. I don't understand.
Zash reaches out and grabs him by the throat and lifts
Oh,
him
no.
off the ground. And you can just see the anger in his face. The rage.
Zash, hold on. Zash, do you remember who you were before we met, Zash? And do you remember who you are now?
I'm the same person. And his hand tightens just slightly.
I was worried about that one. He points to Javad.
All right, we all need to take a step back. He's bound, so let's. You can have your weapons trained on him or whatever, but let's calm down. Let's calm down for a moment. Let's just calm down.
I do get 3 attacks in action now.
Airman steps back
Around.
Tiedemann
Into the
is,
water.
into the water.
Going for his swim.
Um,
Paul said we all need to take a step back.
oh,
So he's
God
like,
damn it!
I don't think he meant it literally.
Everyone takes a 5-foot step.
It's
Attack of opportunity.
a mental step, Tedeman. A mental step.
Camilla and Tedimin, this is...
Who is this?
I forgot your name. I'm sorry, child.
This is the Burgermeister's son, who
Victor.
tortured good kitty.
Victor.
And
Victor.
That
He says,
Still
his
has it.
hand's still bound. Victor.
Zash still has him by the throat.
Zash. We need to lower him. Please lower him for me, just so we can figure this out. One thing
What
at
are
a
you
time.
doing?
Zash
out here,
looks
Victor?
looks over at you and he lowers him, but his hand tightens ever so slightly around the man's throat.
Or so slightly.
All right.
I understand your confusion. So you're still holding his neck? Let it go.
Still holding it.
roleplay talking like this. Oh shit.
How about you just like have a spear on him, or I don't know, a knife? It's hard to understand him like this, Ash.
I'm already old and now I'm being choked. It's a lot of voice effects at once.
I'm a snake.
Mm,
What do you think we do to our prey?
I'm trying to make things right, he
This could be interesting. We should just let Zash go at it.
No.
Shut up.
What do you mean?
Thank you,
you're
Other
trying to-
Camilla.
What do you mean you're trying to make things right?
Can you let he gestures.
Zash, please. He's not throwing lightning or anything at us anymore.
One movement and I bite his head off. And he lets
That's
go.
fine.
And he kind of collapses. He's kind of a weak old guy now, you know.
Yeah.
He's so weak that he almost killed us.
What I'm physically weak. He is a wizard. He didn't make a deal to get a bunch of extra hit points, like other casters might do.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He says, I mustn't speak details out here. He says, come with me, please. Follow me.
Zash grabs a hold of his shoulder while he's walking,
Yeah, I'll follow.
and you just see Zash's jaw unhinge and open up as venom starts dripping from him.
Which,
All right, we're going.
Zish.
while we're following this guy, I have Umbra up in the trees, kind of scouting around to see if there's anyone else that might be following us, or if we're not alone, essentially.
Yeah. Oh, let me try that again. If you
Zash,
recall,
a word.
Oh, dear.
I like. Are you still? You're not holding on to this guy anymore, right?
Well, I had a hold of his shoulder, but when you say that, Zash, let's go. Terriman, if this man does anything for the things he does, he has done, chop off his head and desecrate the body.
Desecrate the body.
He pulls up the sun sword.
You got to fully desecrate the corpse, Doc, or the mummy just
I
comes
kind of
back.
wanted to
and
see
stuff.
how big you could get your mouth open, Zash.
Ugh.
Finish unlocked.
I wouldn't even eat him.
Okay, what if we diced him into little pieces? It's meat, isn't it?
No, not this one.
Let's calm down. All right, let's all just calm down.
Zash,
He walks
a
up.
word.
Isn't
He walks up to
attacking us.
this
Things have changed.
this little where you see a purple line. You can't see that in real life, but this is the spot from which he emerged last time y'all encountered him.
The purple.
And, Yeah,
something.
purple line, like in it, like on a tree trunk.
He's got one of them fortresses, doesn't he?
And he goes up to it and he says, "Professor Purrington." And a portal opens.
Sounds like a cat's name.
Zash
everyone on
just
the
gives
map.
him a dirty look.
There you are. I get everyone on there. Is
Her
everyone on the
name-
map?
Her name is Jinx.
I had to refresh, but yeah.
I don't know who you're talking about. And you look inside this tiny little tree. Is a door opens to a TARDIS. Inside the tree
Bigger on the inside.
is a servant who's half man, half cat. You see his cat ear coming off of this guy, kind of like a ghostly figure. Opens the door, and gestures to let y'all in.
Zash is gonna hang back to talk to Devod for a second.
Yes.
Is there a reason you highlighted me?
Who?
Sorry, I got highlighted on my screen.
I'm like,
Obviously.
Termin's
this is-
gonna.
He offers to take your coats. Actually, you know what? This door opens, and oh crap, doors.
It'll be just a second,
And
Paul.
another
We
cat
need-
comes out to tries to take your coat. Take a coat from
I'd
you.
rather not. I kind of shoot the cat away.
Oh,
Go ahead,
Okay,
Paul.
it's
It's
like-
just a minute. We need a smoke break. This
Do you
has
have any
been
meat?
pretty-
I don't need a cigarette.
Covering.
No.
Oh,
I will smoke, and you will have smoked meats. So
you
Yes.
smell
smoke
meat
break.
inside of this place. You smell meat.
that I promise you, we will get to the meat in a second. So this one. What are your thoughts?
Kill him.
Agreed. But if he can be some use to us,
Kill him.
perhaps being killed by the Lord of the Land instead of one of us.
Why would we rob ourselves of that?
I would rather not like to die, and one more body. You know, in the fight against Strahd. You know, one more target besides you or I or Paul or Theremin. And perhaps he can serve some sort of penance against his crimes by being killed by the devil. That is all my thoughts. I want him dead as much as you, and if he survives the castle, absolutely. We will tag team killing the fuck out of him.
How am I gonna tell this to good Lady Voctor?
Well, wedding is in a couple days. We don't have to tell her. We can kill.
That's lying.
No, I mean, I'm saying if we don't see her between now and then, we don't have to tell her.
I want to see her.
Well, yes, it's just we also haven't decided on whether we're attacking or
You cut
we're
out there.
waiting to the wedding. Oh, you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, we still haven't decided whether we're going to a castle now or wait until the wedding as
Paul
well.
pokes his head out.
Obviously, we're
Are you
waiting until
guys
the wedding.
coming in? You guys are sitting out here. Is
Give me a
everything
second.
alright?
I just need to Ash. Give me a second, and I like put out my cigarette. Give me a second. I just want to breathe. For Christ's sakes.
So we're going to kill him. And Zash
Yes.
walks into the door.
We're going to kill him, but the timing is important.
You don't have to give your coat to Brutus or Trixie, but it would be. They do expect to help. You see these humanoid cat people. They're like ghosts, and they kind of float around, offering to take things and offer.
I kick
you
off my
things.
muddy boots at them, like I just. They're disgusting, filthy boots, and I just kick them off in their direction.
Yeah, the Trixie in the closet picks up your boots and brings them over to the closet and begins licking the mud off of your boots.
Termin doesn't give
Matt-
us the cloak. He just stays close to the wizard and tries to watch him closely, expecting him to try something.
Yeah, fair enough. He says, "Welcome to my magnificent mansion.
Fun.
You know, if I could live anywhere in the world, I would live here. I would live here. I would choose these cat people as my companions."
It's
Not that anyone asked me, but
You just,
again,
like,
let us.
You don't deserve to live anywhere.
like you are just the worst, or were just the worst. I haven't seen you in, I assume, 60 to 70 years. Look,
And Zash,
We-
right at that moment, pulls out his journal and tosses it on the floor.
Mm.
you can
Yes.
sometimes.
Yes,
What?
I see you have poor memories of me.
Well,
It's in that. And he points to the book.
the only memories I have of you is when you were actually trying to take down the devil.
Yes, thank you. Some sense here. I'm trying to make good. I may have left a poor impression on you.
And what you did
But
to
you
Good
made-
Kitty.
Yes.
But
And he
what
points
you
to
were
the book
saying-
again.
But you made an impression on me too. I've lived a whole life since leaving this place. But something
you
you
weren't-
said.
You weren't destined
said-
to do it like we were.
Something we said?
Yes. You said I could take responsibility and think of others. And here I am. I came back looking for you. But the timing was a little off.
What happened to you to change you, to become this altruistic version of yourself?
I've lived. He walks over to his to this area. He says, I have books. You're welcome to read. Pubes will assist you if you need.
Who will assist us?
What?
Pubes.
Pubes?
will assist you.
I was trying to do a shit face.
I'm sorry.
You!
Every one of these characters has a name, and this one is named Pubes.
Alright, I'm gonna be honest, my guy. You're talking about having grown up, but then you name one of your people Pubes.
They aren't real people.
They are
They're
real
but
people.
ghost servants. No, they are not real people. They are manifestations of my mansion.
Did you
The
name
manifestations of
this
my
person
pubes.
Pubes? Or is their name... Are they honestly
I
just
named- I did name him Pubes. I thought it was funny.
I was 12 when I made him.
I was 87 when I named him.
Forever.
Just FYI, Camille is not laughing, but I'm dying.
I forgot. I saw the name tag. I was like,
It's
I
pronounced
forgot what I did.
Pubes.
Pubes.
I really want to believe that you've changed.
Is that okay? Again, I knew you were destined to do something great, and I felt terrible for missing out on the opportunity to join you. So I returned to join you. My timing was off. As I grew impatient. I gathered an army to charge the castle without you. Clearly, we were unsuccessful.
And as I'm walking towards him, Pubes, take my coat. You. How many
I should
years?
put name
were
tags
you
on for
gone?
you guys.
How many years were you gone?
I'm gonna make all the names visible for you guys. I am 100 and 42 years old.
Holy
Jesus
shit.
H. Christ.
How did you live so long? She looks suddenly interested. Like, she's been kind of, like, tuning you out a little bit, like, trying to check out your books, but then as soon as you say your age, like, that piques her interest.
It's magic, my dear.
Zash picks up the book off the ground that he tossed at his feet and hurls this book at Victor.
Ugh.
Why don't you go ahead and read it? Your entry on there. Let's start with 6. I believe it was something like the stupid girl didn't show up today. Oh no, that's the page after. As I expected, stupid watcher girl crawled back this morning, red-faced and quiet. I tidied up her memories. And then set an illusion or some shit. Or how about page 10 where you put the curse on the girl?
I can appreciate your desire to want to do good. And I can even...
Does that make up for the past?
I believe in redemption. And I look at Zash. And I say, it's part of the reason I believed in you. And then I look back at him. And I just... Victor. And I say, if what you say is real, I am more than willing to. You might have lived another 130 years, but for us, this is. We saw you teleport away not but 2-3 weeks ago. It's still very fresh in our memories. We literally, not 5 hours ago, 6 hours ago, talked to the new Lady Voctor, the one whose mind you muddled. And her tears at her restoration and her chance at a new life are still very real. So, for her, it's also been 3 weeks after how many years of muddling. I know that Zash is very defensive right now, and rightfully so. We did what we could to help that girl. So all of this is a big shock to us, all of it. It's just a lot. And if you could show us anything else to aid us in believing of your new altruistic side. Hell, even a statement of repentance for what you did to that girl. It could at least be the beginning of a long road to healing. I can at least speak for me. I can't speak for my comrades.
Turn people into cats?
Yes, he fucked with her mind so much she believed she was a cat.
And
She
then
was
they
a good
died.
kitty.
No, they did not die. They are the Lady Voctors. It's the new Lady Voctor. We were able to restore her mind.
What about
Good.
these cats here?
I think
Again.
they are magic ghost servants.
Not real. Somewhat based on people I've known throughout my life.
You know someone named Pubes.
This one is a little less human-like, a little more cat-like.
You knew a cat named Pubes.
He says, of course I knew a cat named Pubes, and now you know a cat named Pubes. Don't be
All
rude.
right. To my question, my good man.
I am overjoyed that you have restored the girl's mind. This is more evidence that you are great men of power, and you have new friends, he says, indicating Terramin and Camila. He says, and we can redeem this place together.
We need all the help we can get.
And I've been studying magic for a long, long time.
How did you end up in the state that you were in?
That's a great question.
I don't think he was even crazy to the point of needing restoration. I think the thing of it was is he thought we were going to come and kill him.
I don't think that's the case, Zash.
I think let's let the man talk.
I thought you might, he says, looking at Duvad. He says, you're right. The passage of time is a funny thing. I was foolish to be so insensitive that these events are so recent, so fresh.
Literally happened like a month ago to us. It was like a month or a couple months. Like, I would say
understandable. Understandable. I have been to wizard therapy. I understand that there is trauma. There is harm.
Like wizards, like Gandalf ass wizards sitting around in a circle.
I have simply lost perspective for the time that has lapsed, and if I could speak to the young lady, I would apologize. However, I don't
Zash,
you like to
at
see
that
me.
moment, pulls out his mace that was the former Lady Voctor's.
Yeah.
When he mentions that he would like to speak to the new Lady Voctor.
Yeah.
And just holds it up and uses his poison spray on the mace.
Okay.
I also didn't
and then
hear
points it at Victor.
What he said.
You what?
I didn't hear what he said.
Oh, he said he's basically menacingly threatening him with his mace.
No,
poison.
I meant before Zash started threatening him.
He said I would like to apologize to the lady.
Oh.
However, I doubt she wants to speak with me.
Yeah, probably not.
Understandably so.
I think that, and personally, my opinion, you have not paid for your crimes, but you could by going with us against the demon.
This is why I'm here.
Why? That's the only, in my mind, the only way you could ever repay the debt to society that you owe.
He looks at you with intensity in his old eyes and says, I will do it. He looks around. I'm an old man. He says, before I die, I need to do what I can to help this place I abandoned.
Chairman nods and says, and he knows magic. Perhaps he could teach Duvad magic too.
So good. So good.
This is such a good bit. I want you to know it infuriates me every time because it's so good. And it's just the perfect timing to yes, if he really is magic.
He looks at you and says, you learned magic? I don't remember you being magic.
I had the magic from the day I talked with you about magic.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You did try to talk about
I'm
music.
like, walk past. I'm like, get out of my way, pubes.
This is a good point. He could teach too.
Zash is still holding out that mace covered in poison towards him.
I don't know what I can do to disarm you. but there is food available in the next room.
There
I
is
wouldn't touch food prepared by you or your cats.
Oh, it's not a cat. It is Digby who prepares the food.
Pubes stays away from it. He's
You don't want pubes in your food. You don't want pubes touching your food. Trust me. He belongs in the library.
Gross.
P.S. Do I find any interesting books over here?
Pubes can help you go through those
Oh
books.
no.
No, okay, sorry. I just totally forgot. I'm like, why did I leave you pubes? I created this map so long ago.
Well, again, it makes sense if it's like a 12-year-old kid.
Random cat names and
name this cat that,
yep.
and then could not change the name because
Yep.
it's a ghost. Like
Yeah.
you you look at it, like if you made a username and that's stuck with you for forever.
Yeah.
I
It just thought it
100%
was funny. It's my email address. He says okay. As far as good
Once
books,
you register the name, you just can't unregister the ghost cat name.
All right. The description for this mansion is insanity.
Right? Is this like a spell or like a?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Like it's whatever magnificent mansion or something like that.
It's a level 7 spell. This is an extra dimensional dwelling that no one else can get to.
What level spells can he cast?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I was expecting
would.
that.
We're asking.
Because that means he's at least level 13.
Okay. Furnishing other objects. Okay.
Your pubes help
I mean,
find
this
the
this
book.
kind of this kind of
What's
spell is the spell that once you reach it, that like you can quit adventuring, just exist for forever.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
It's a good spell, absolutely.
It's
But
just the
once I reach this level, pinnacle of magic,
stuff.
I would never do anything else ever again.
Just chill there.
Yeah,
It's just me and pubes.
yeah.
For all eternity. There are spell books here that are indecipherable for you. But you'll find fun histories of other worlds and stuff in here as well.
Wait,
He's a student of many things.
you've been outside of Barovia?
So I've been through many lands. Yes, I've met so many interesting cat people.
Why did you come back?
I don't want to see this guy's search history.
Again, I
Yeah.
seek to do good in my golden years.
So
This is I've spent my entire life seeking power, seeking magic, seeking knowledge, learning new and impressive things, and I couldn't stop thinking about these adventurers who nearly fucking killed me.
So, you found a way out of Barovia, though.
Yeah.
Teleportation spell.
His bitch ass
I didn't
teleported
think
before
it
we
was-
could finish him.
I didn't think it was possible.
Neither did I. I spent a long time trying to figure it out. I hurt people in the process. But I did. It worked. Once. I don't know that I can do it again. I can bring us here.
All right.
Is he full of shit? Like,
Yeah, I kind of
Sorry,
want to
insight
insight
check.
that.
Also, for whatever reason, I can't see my. I can't see.
Where are you?
Maybe I got deleted accidentally.
Oh.
Oh, I
Are
did.
you
That's
on there
what
now?
happened. Yeah, I deleted
Are you back?
myself.
Back in business?
Back in business.
Okay.
yeah. Could we roll an insight on him?
Sure.
And he did not.
21 insight from Camila.
Zash, I checked this turkey leg, the smoked turkey leg for poison. There's no poison on it.
Oh,
And it's
24 for prick.
actually fairly delicious.
Okay, so Camila, you again, you know that he's the real deal when it comes to magic. He knows his stuff, and that might be what you are interested in. But he seems genuinely interested in killing Strahd.
Well,
It's hard for you to
considering
gauge his. It's hard for you to gauge his goodness, considering how corrupt you have become at this point in the
that's
game.
true. That is very true. But I did also.
But I think you're impressed by him.
Yeah, I mean, and again, I have seen this man in action, not just him
Mhm.
attacking us, but like leading the war or the fight.
Terramin is probably just suspicious of him because
No, Pubes
I mean,
came
obviously.
up to Terramin and started touching him, and he was
Obviously.
distracted.
yeah, you're distracted by the pubes. And Paul,
I think he's legit.
Paul, you knew him. At least you believed in him more than anybody. All those years ago, all those weeks ago, when everyone else was ready to give up on him, you were really encouraging him, wanting to give him a chance. You don't want to believe that no one is beyond redemption,
Irredeemable, yeah.
and you still believe that, and you're not 100% sure that he's on the up and up. You hope he is, but you can't tell. You just hope.
Oh, and when Duvad tells Zash about the turkey leg,
Yes.
Zash will
okay.
pull out a piece of jerky and start eating it instead.
He is telling the truth about coming back for you, to be with you, to do this job. He almost got killed trying to do this without you guys. He's legit. You don't know how altruistic he is, but y'all share a mission for sure.
Well, we know. So, I mean, we can assume you can travel through time, or was that an accident of you transporting out of?
I did travel through time to get here. Not very precisely, apparently. And now that I'm
Sort
here...
of ancient magic, I guess.
I'm sorry?
Some sort of ancient magic, because, like, I don't know if that's just a spell on the list. I don't think that's time travel is not a spell on the list.
It was a
Well,
time
some-
travel spell. It's a level 2. Time travel.
No one
Any
takes
span of time.
level 2 spell.
A level 2 spell. It's common. Bards don't get it, but I can do it. Okay, no, no, he says,
Two
I
shots
have
with
traveled through
kneecaps.
time. I have traveled through time. He says, now that I'm here, my abilities are severely limited. This place, this dimension, this demi-plane has limits, has rules. Frankly, I'm shocked I can create this place without him invading.
So you seem to know more about this place. At least your travels have enlightened you to some extent.
Of course.
I would hope so. In 142 years.
You call it a demi-plane. What else? So is this not part of... I don't know what the name of the Forgotten Realms is called. Like our Earth.
Faerun?
Like,
Is it
Yeah,
Faerun?
Faerun. Yeah.
is it... So this place is not in Faerun?
This is another place. Another outside of any other realm. It touches the mist's touch to other spheres at times, but it is its own thing.
Interesting. Well, I cannot speak for everyone else, Victor, but I do know I tried to give you a chance in the past. I would love. I know that we need every ally that we can against Strahd, and I trust you to be that.
And you. I risked my life getting here. I didn't think I would see you again. It is a joy to see you again. Let's go get him.
We are on a bit
Why
of
was your stupid ass out there shooting lightning?
I was drunk. No, I am not responsible for what I did while under ridiculous haze of the mind. I'm better now. I don't know what he did it.
I was doing a lot of coke back then. I'm not
Yeah.
responsible.
What's the last
I'm
thing you
clean
remember
now.
before you lost your mind?
I remember
Strahd.
spells. He's a very powerful caster.
Well, I know that. Did you go to his castle? Did he come here? Was it out in the wild?
Of
Did he
course.
just happen to find you?
No. It was a part of the siege.
Oh.
I believe you were there. He says we charged the castle. I had Strahd out in the gardens. Hi, child. Oh, he's not on stream, but as we were at the castle, just I had him in the gardens. He had me. That's where it goes blank. You know, the legend was that he was thrown from the castle and he fell
We all thought
to
you were
the
dead.
depths below, which is like a. I thought so as well. My mind is a terrible dream since then.
Makes me wonder why he didn't kill you.
Perhaps was destined, he says. Bit of a smirk.
Insight check. That's so sus. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Roll another
I mean-
insight.
you're playing him well, but like also, you're playing him very suspiciously.
Where's my insight? There it is.
Is everybody gonna roll? I have to give each of you your own personal insight.
Nah.
No, I mean, he seems sure that you guys have a fucking card reading that says you are destined to do this thing together,
That is
and
true.
he seems to share that, like, insight.
It's just, to her, it's
He's
very
your destined
suspicious.
ally.
It's suspicious
Yeah.
that Strahd didn't kill
The
our
cards
destined ally
said
when
so.
he literally had him in his claws.
Yeah. He
That
says
shit
that
happens.
he didn't kill you either.
I
It's
think
true.
Strahd
Why didn't he kill
enjoys-
you?
He does like to play with his food.
I can attest to that, and I still have the scars of like the bites on my neck.
Mm.
I was
Buddy, stop.
Ew, you let them bite you?
yes, but I was not turned, and that was his wives. I killed one, so you know that's pretty good
There was
evidence
one
that I'm not
specific
part-
wife who really enjoyed torturing you.
Yeah,
And you
she
killed
was.
her, yes.
She was real kinky. I did not like her very much. Did not pay attention to the safe words that
Well, I
we
would
set
say
up.
one down, but now he's going to be one back up again. We have a bit of a time limit. You do know that he's getting married
Oh.
in 3 days, right? Did you get an invitation as well?
No, I did not receive any such thing.
I'll pull out the
So
invitation
he's-
and show him.
He has Irina. Burgomaster's daughter?
Yes.
Yes.
That coward.
The
discouraged.
Burgomeister.
Basically,
your
your
father's former city.
basically your burgomaster cousin.
He discouraged his people from joining us. Perhaps he was right. Remember, again, flashback, man. When y'all first got to Barovia, this town was like a ghost town. The first village y'all went to. Mostly because so many of them joined on this
Funny enough,
Crusade or whatever.
Been back. I don't think we've ever been back.
Y'all have not returned since leaving first time. What else should you remember about it? Oh yeah, when you got to Vallaki, they were less involved in the uprising. There were fewer people from Vallaki who got word, and because the burgomaster there was very protective of his people, didn't let people in. You know.
Yeah.
Plus, oh sorry, I should tell you in character. Plus, my father wouldn't want strangers in the land. You understand? And I didn't want to risk seeing him seeing me, recognizing me.
That would be a whole thing. I mean, I suppose you technically have been here while your younger self has been here as well. I can't imagine what that would have been.
Yes, the timing was all wrong.
I have another question. Can you teleport around Barovia? You said you have these teleporting capabilities.
Not here. I can Misty Step.
I can Misty Step. I could do that when I was 15.
I used to be able to do that.
Not really.
Oh, what happened? Sorry.
I got
yeah. No, I cannot teleport here. While here.
I was just trying to see if we could save on travel time to like Vallaki and maybe his castle and stuff. Like I wasn't sure if you like stuff, you know, because we are, but again, time crunch here.
Yes. He thinks this Irina is the newest incarnation of his love.
Because this is it. Oh, sorry.
And he already has her?
Yes.
Yep.
How about you return to Vallaki? Recruit as many people as you can. Don't tell my father who I am.
Not too many people seem all that willing to jump up and fight the devil.
I mean, not only that, but his father's dead.
Your
right?
father's dead anyway.
Huh. Well, don't tell my mother then.
She's dead.
Oh, God. I'm so
We're literally like,
Strahd assaulted
Your mother became a man.
home.
Wait.
No. That was not his mom.
Oh,
No. Yeah. I think his mother died before you joined the campaign.
Oh, okay.
When the Burgomaster's mansion was attacked by werewolves and crazy vampire.
Oh, okay.
I think that was literally one of the last things we did with the old crew.
Mm-hmm. So, I will miss her as well. I actually will miss her though. My father, not so much.
All right, we should just rip this scab
Where's your
off.
therapy?
The dogs also died in the invasion. I don't know if you're attached to them.
I'm more of a cat person.
All right. That's
So
fair.
we gathered.
Oh, that's right. He had all those dead cats up in his room. Jesus Christ.
And Jester adopted one of them and named it Jinxie.
Yeah.
No, Paul gave him the cat.
Mm-hmm.
But it was one of Victor's.
Yes, it was.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was one of Victor's creations. I used to dabble in necromancy, and not so much anymore.
I promised my boys I was gonna tuck them in and stuff, so I'll be back
That's fair.
in like 5 minutes.
That's fair.
So let's eat them. Let's be part of our go to this feast that he has for us.
Yes. Pubes, you stay here. Digby, bring it
Don't let
out.
pubes touching your food.
I'll join,
You
but
hear?
I
Oh, I
won't
didn't change the
eat.
music.
Oh.
You're in a different place. I didn't get to change the music.
I think I got stuck in a wall.
Uh-oh. Where are you? Yeah.
Thank
Stupid dynamic lighting.
you. Umbra's stuck too.
Does he have a pool? I
It
thought
is
this
a
was just a cute.
waterfall. It's a fountain in the back there. Yes.
Here, I'll do this. Ooh.
Sorry, I'll just remove the dynamic lighting restricting your movement.
Yeah, no worries.
So,
How
where have
are
you
things?
been? What have you all been up to?
You know, I got captured by Strahd for a month or so,
Oh,
so that was fun.
You mentioned magic being the cause of your rather long life. Any spells in particular?
um, he kind of so I've got spells. Kind of he says, I would like to surprise you with some of them later.
I'd be curious about that.
I'm still trying to fix the lighting on this stupid map. Sorry. It's hard to roleplay and do this at the same time. I need a map guy. Lines block movement off. Okay, great. Now y'all won't get stuck in walls. Okay, so let me look back at my character sheet. Well, I don't want to spoil the things I can do. But, you know I have some great offensive spells. I can cast a little cone of cold. I can,
Oh yes, I remember that from last time.
Oh, I thought that was a dream. I apologize.
Oh shit, Bobby.
Sorry. Um,
So, while this is going on, Zash walks in the room, but doesn't even look at the food and just walks out.
wow.
And while he sees them all talking and everything, he just goes into this guy's study and looks at the book on his desk.
We can't stay very long.
Great. The book on his desk is going to have. I had written a journal entry. You will find a description of the castle as best as he can remember it. A list of several people who were relatively good fighters, but they're all dead. Seems to be like battle plans.
Zash is looking at the two ghostly figures that are in there. Where's his journal at?
They look at you and just gesture to the table like that's it right there.
Is this the only thing that he has written in 140 years?
They kind of shrug like gesturing around like it's a pretty busy place. They can't talk, but they want to be helpful. There's lots and lots of books in here, but this is the journal that he has most recently written in. And to be clear, it's all dated a year ago before the attack on the castle. So it was
right, 'cause
battle
he's only-
plans.
Yeah, because
He's been crazy. He's been crazy all this time. But
Oh shit! Was that
so
only a year ago?
it was a little over a year ago. Yeah, that this failed coup happened.
Zash takes it.
About a year before y'all came into the picture.
Zash takes that journal, but then he starts looking through all the books, and as he looks through them, if it doesn't interest him, he just tosses them on the ground.
You're making a mess. One of the female-looking one goes behind you, starts picking up books after you. As you're throwing them down, she's picking them back up, putting them back on the shelf.
Zash just takes a whole bunch of them, tosses them on the ground. Leave them. He doesn't deserve a home like this. Go into the library and see the book that I tossed on the ground in there. You'll see what I...
Do I overhear
They
Zash saying
respect
this?
that. I don't know. Perhaps. Where are you? What are you doing, man?
I mean, I was
Kind
helping
of
my
exploring.
kids, but I presumably I would
Oh.
just be like following people around.
Yeah. Yeah, you may have heard Zash talking smack about the master to the help.
Where is he?
Sorry, Zash is over here. Dynamic lighting is gonna. I guess I can just remove all the dynamic lighting at this point because you guys, there's no secrets in here.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Zash is in his study, ransacking it.
Are there, though? No secrets in here?
Can y'all see everything?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Nice place.
No secrets. No secrets. Nice place. Magnificent, one might say. And he says, yes, this spell was coined by Mordenkainen, after whom I named myself. I couldn't tell them who I really was. Again, blowing the cover, driving my family madder than they already were.
Wait a minute. Good kitty.
Well,
Mm.
I don't think we were introduced to
Can you
Good Kitty.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yes,
Does he look familiar to Terramin at all?
He might look sort of like the good kitty that y'all know. not a like carbon copy, but similar. And he might accidentally call her good kitty as she walks past.
Ugh. Fuck this guy.
If I notice that
Again, he's
I would
in
use
here
that.
in the dining area. He is just regaling you guys with stories of famous wizards and all the places he's studied, schools he's gone to learn more magic, and all the different lands he's been to.
I think as Terramin's walking around too, I don't know if I had the same idea that Paul had as well. Maybe he might have been on the same thing, but I think it was pretty obvious that this guy has disturbed our companion. So I'm gonna probably go in and go to talk to Snake Man as well. And maybe run into Paul as are you walking in there to talk to him? Prank?
Oh, he's muted.
Yes, I am. I think I hear
Oh.
Zash say something like he doesn't deserve all of this or whatever, and I think Paul just walks in there and he sees Zash looking through the books, and he just says, "Is there redemption for you people? Is that something that you believe in? Is that something that exists in your culture?"
No. My people have no. Do you know much about the Yuan-Ti?
I don't.
Yuan-Ti are a vile race that has no social qualms or and it looks like he's
Looking for words.
yeah Yuan-Ti
It's always the
don't-
thing is like your character knows, but you don't know.
Yeah.
Like
Yuan-Ti
I feel
are
that.
horrible, vile. The things that they do, they don't even know redemption because they do not know or feel the need to redeem themselves.
I don't even have the concept of it.
And what about you?
I left.
So
I
you
wouldn't
believe-
partake.
So you believe your whole race is essentially these reprobates who are irredeemable and who don't believe in redemption.
It's not even a concept that we know.
And what about you?
Some acts are unforgivable.
And I look at him, staring at him straight, and I say, such as killing a small family of muttmen in a church?
You know that those mongrels were living in filth and squander and eating each other, horribly diseased and going to die without the care of that God wannabe.
Even the children?
And the children were feeding off of the dead. They were just a disease.
Isn't that exactly how you described your own people?
Exactly. And I would do the same to my people if I could.
And what about you?
As I said, I did not partake in it.
Yes, and those children weren't given a choice. How do you know?
Because they were partaking in it. We saw them eating on the corpses of their fallen.
Did we? The children?
Yeah, that was a part of the atmosphere for sure. I don't know if you saw the children doing it, but you know, they were all trying to survive. That was just a brutal session.
So what makes you different than your people? Was it
I
choices that you
refuse to
made?
partake of it. I will not hunt and kill my own.
But where did you learn for yourself that that was bad?
From the earth.
Yeah. It's my experience, Zash. And I imagine like he picks up a book and he starts like just like leafing through things. There are people who are irredeemable. Or let me put it better. Who do nothing to redeem themselves. Who give in to their baser instincts, what they believe that they are, and live it out. I believe that you would say that that is a good description of most of your people. Correct me if I'm wrong. But there are people who change. There are people who grow. There are people who defy what is within them to seek something better. There are cowards who find bravery. There are reprobates who go straight, thieves who give back. It is not common, nor am I saying every person in the world becomes such a thing. There are priests who, on the verge of suicide, trying to be a light themselves to people, find that they need a light for themselves. This world is filled with contradictions. Honest people that lie. Good people who do horrendous things in an instant. And if we don't allow for people to grow, if we don't allow for people to change, then that's the whole world you might as well just throw into the gutter.
Zash is like, yep. Oh,
Zash,
that's good. Good shit.
Zash's head that was looking at a book on the shelf. Does the snake turn around and just looks at Paul without moving his body? You might feel that, but what it looks like to me is all that we are doing is taking one evil to fight another. If there was someone worse than Strahd, and Strahd said that they were trying to turn a new leaf and kill this bigger enemy, this vile being that plagues this entire planet, would you forgive Strahd for all he has done?
Oh no.
Then what makes it any different than what Victor has done? Because he traveled 140 years in the past and then returned saying that he would do deeds of good. What if Strahd made us the same promise?
I think
What
there are
did-
lines.
What did
Good.
Victor do? I think he cuts in. He's probably been like hanging out at the corner there, probably unseen. And that's what he came in to kind of ask him anyway. He just says, "What did Victor do?"
Is that cat actually in the room with us?
Yeah, it's like walking on the books now. Just walking around like a kitten.
Cat, could you get the two that were in the room with us before and ask them to bring that book?
It makes a meow mouth, but nothing comes out, and then it hops out.
Terriman, all that you need to know is in this journal.
He'll look at the journal.
I can't read.
Pupes pokes his head in. You me too?
I don't know if he can read. Shit. This is the medieval era, isn't it?
Paul is going to pick up the new journal and start reading it, and I'm going to go actually put my kids down to bed this time because they just bought a bunch of times before.
Yeah. There is a handout. Just you can read all the things he said. I don't want to read the whole thing out. Did it pop up for you guys?
Yeah.
Okay. That was what y'all had read. You could just skip below the spells. I guess we should read out loud for the stream. Who wants to read out loud?
I'll read it.
Rogue. Yeah, you're the one reading it as if for the first time.
You want me to start with journal entry 1?
Yeah.
My miserable parents have found yet another way to drive me mad. It's not enough that they drag me down to their meals and force me to sit in on their meetings. No, now they're finding new ways to ruin my work by shoving this vapid little girl into my life. Her voice, her face, and her very being are pure frustration to me. Surely if I keep trying to work in front of her, she'll be frightened and tell my parents of my work. How can I remove her? Journal 2. I might be in trouble. That irritating little girl was sent into my workroom with me. Spend some time with her, Father said. You need to get to know each other. I don't want to get to know this stupid girl. I want to be left alone. She kept trying to talk to me, interrupting me with little bits of work I could do in front of her. I finally cast a fear spell on her to shut her up and drive her away from me. She spent the next minute cowering in the furthest corner of the room. It was only by the time the spell ended that I realized what I had done. She'll tell someone what happened. I used one of my more difficult spells on her. I made her forget her fear, and I hope it was enough. I've never used magic like that on a person before. Entry number 3. I'm not in trouble. I've never been happier to see that round little face at my door. The magic worked. She doesn't know what happened. She actually apologized for her panic attack and for embarrassing herself in front of me and assured me that it wasn't a regular occurrence. On the other hand, I'm stuck with her again, but perhaps that's a good thing. I have a lot to learn about magic after all. Number 4. Somehow I forgot how ignorant this Embec imbecilic
There you go.
imbecilic town is. I don't know why I worried so much. The stupid girl doesn't know anything about magic. I tried a few more spells on her today, and even before I erased it from her mind, she had no idea what was happening. Still, it's best to be careful. I couldn't resist pulling a little prank on her, though. As she was leaving the house today, I gave her a little illusion that only she could see. It was pathetic how many people came running to see her scream. Entry number 5. This is incredible. Magic is incredible. I'm like a god. I command her and she obeys. I wish her to be frightened, and she is. And all the while, she doesn't even know what's happening. Today I finally used a spell on her that I have never been able to actually cast before. It seized control and bent her to my will. She could do nothing that I did not let her. Yet she was aware the whole time. But I found that the spell uses too much mana to allow me to alter her memory until tomorrow. I decided to kill two birds with one stone. I both got to see the extent to which I could control her and embarrassed her enough that it was simplicity itself to plant the idea that she shouldn't keep this incident a secret. It's become so laughably easy to suggest that she come back in the morning. Entry 6. As I expected, the stupid Walker girl crawled back to me this morning, red-faced and quiet. I tidied up her memories and sent her on her way. I couldn't do anything too blatant to her today. Given that I'd already changed her memories once, I decided to have a little fun instead. After a few illusions that no one else could see and a spell to scramble her stupid brain, she caused quite the hilarious scene. Entry 7. The stupid girl didn't show up today. I guess she's playing sick after her little episode yesterday. That won't do. I have more things I want to test. There's another spell I haven't tried yet. It's supposed to let me enter someone's dreams and control what they see. Entry 8. Well, it worked. The stupid girl is back. But now that she is, I realize how much of my time she's been taking up. Even under my control, she's still a nuisance, a distraction. Still, I've learned much about magic because of her. I think I'll just have to have her play with the cats while I work. Entry 9. The girl is getting annoying again. She acting strange, and I can't seem to keep a straight thought in her head until I pound her stupid brain into shape with a spell. Still, at least she's becoming more responsive to my suggestion spells. I don't have to work twice as hard to twist her mind as I do a week ago. Playtime with the cats isn't enough to keep her out of my hair. Maybe I can get her to pretend she is a cat. Meowing doesn't distract me. Ah. Entry 10. This is excellent. The girl stays out of my way. A quick spell shoves her into her role as a cat, and from there she obeys without a single other spell. I can finally focus on what's important, and she's still handy if I become frustrated. Even when my work is at its hardest, it's always satisfying to see my power in action. Entry 11. Father says the stupid girl isn't coming back. Apparently she woke up, stuck in her role, still acting as a cat. I suppose this was bound to happen eventually. Her stupid little brain just couldn't handle magic like mine can. Some of Father's guards wanted to ask me what happened. It was easy to convince them that I'd some arguments with the stupid girl, said some things I regret, and that her own delicate constitution had done the rest. Ignorant, weak-minded idiots. It's a shame, too. I'd finally gotten used to her. I guess I can admit that when she wasn't annoying me, she was a nice piece of scenery to have around. Maybe once I finish my work, I'll take her with me. She's already shown herself a good test subject, and it would be a nuisance to have to break another one in. Entry 12. I think it's ready. Maybe now I can finally get out of this place. It's a shame that girl isn't here. I could have her try it out for me. I'm certainly not testing it first. Perhaps one of the servants might prove useful. Evidently, it's not ready. We'll keep trying. Entry 14. What am I doing wrong? Entry 15. Oh, last one. Entry 15. My idiot father has apparently hired 4 adventurers to tutor me in magic. Why would he show an interest in me now? If he knew my real plans, he would rather. I never learned a single cantrip. Could these outsiders really be the key to my escape? So he's torturing this girl and using her for little magic experiments, and he warped her mind. That was good, Kitty.
Yes.
You grew attached to good Kitty.
Yes.
I see now. And he throws the journal on the table and stands up.
Victor is standing in the doorway. So, you know, we all have phases when we're young.
Yes.
Nice.
The commonly known assaulting phase. Like,
It's a little more
I-
than a phase, if you ask me.
I was tormented. And I tormented others in turn, and there's no justification for it. I seek redemption. I don't know what I can do to make it right. The best I can do is free this land of the tyranny that drove me mad when I was stuck here.
Dairyman says, well, be ready. You can test your magic on Strahd now.
Zash looks over to the cats and the cat people. What do you think of your master now? As he walks away.
Yeah, they look grossed out. He says, "Don't look at me like that." And they look happy again.
And as Victor pushes into the room and Zash is walking out,
Yeah.
Zash takes his mace and just destroys the door frame and walks out of the building.
Smashes it.
You said that there was a new journal as well, and there was a
The one on the
tab
table, it's mainly battle plans. You know, I like the idea that you can read back, see old notes where he was talking about how he screwed up and you guys weren't here. The time must have been off. You can't wait around forever. And so that's when he started gathering people because y'all weren't here.
Yeah, well, he's
So,
how old? I mean, you kick the bucket any day.
Just no, magic can keep you alive for a very long time. Yeah, super powerful wizards can essentially become immortal with magic, but Lichdom is really the way to go. But he's not that kind of mad wizard. Who would do that?
Yeah,
Who would do that?
Who would do that?
I
who would
think,
ever do that?
I think out of character, pre-Terramin, not Oathbreaker Terramin would be more disturbed. I think now he just wants an ally. So he seems to not. It doesn't seem to bother him as much, I guess. So he just tells Victor, to get ready. And then he leaves the room too. probably goes and waits by the door, or I don't know.
I sit there with Victor, or stand there with Victor, and
Victor says, I know I have a lot of work to do still. It's not only my problem. I've created problems for lots of people. All I can do is try. Thank you for giving me this chance.
I just nod at him, and just nod at him, like that slow nod of like understanding, and I think Paul just says, "I can't. You know that I can't give you clemency, right?"
Of course.
It's not to say that I don't think you can't be redeemed, but he shrugs. That's inner work that we all have to work on, and I know that you all, but and I want to give you the opportunity to do that. Thank you for your hospitality.
Of course.
I have been rejecting Strahd's food the entire time I've been here because I don't trust the man. So
Nor should you.
thank you. So if you don't mind, and he starts like slowly, like I imagine like his stomach growls, and he says, "I'm going to go, as the pigs say, pig out." So he just does his best to.
When you walk in, I ask, like, so do you happen to have a spell like purify food and drink?
Oh yes, I have that.
Not that I
Right,
don't
right.
trust this guy, but I don't trust this
But
guy.
before he joins you guys, he looks over at the servants, and he like does a motion, and Good Kitty disappears,
Oh.
and then he joins you. He joins you for a meal.
Good Kitty disappears.
The one he named Good Kitty, yeah.
Yeah, which we don't know that's her name.
Yeah.
I don't know
You
that.
kept
that-
pubes. You kept
Yeah.
pubes.
Well, Good Kitty was yeah.
A reminder
He's-
of what he
he's-
did the
He's
past.
feeling different, a little troubled by that character right now.
Mostly for Duvad, but while he's like still in there by himself for a moment, I'll just tell Duvad, I'd be like, I trust him, and as evidence of that, like I will like take the first big bite of like the piece of pork in the middle, and just like everything that I can imagine, and I just start going to town, like Zash.
Yeah, he says, please make yourselves at home, and he excuses himself. He disrobes and takes a bath in the other room.
Just
That's fair.
full hog out. Like, excuse me,
Just-
leaves the door open.
Just swinging.
Sorry, I'm used to being only by myself. So,
Old
I
man
don't know.
YMCA behavior.
Yeah.
oh god, yes.
Just standing around. Standing
Like,
around.
like leg up on a bench, you know.
No. He's not trying to get naked in front of y'all, but he is doing a sort of symbolic cleaning of himself right now in the path is what I'm trying to go for.
Also, he has been living like a crazy person in the woods for a while, so he probably does need a bath.
This is much better than prestidigitation, or yeah.
I mean, I imagine it feels better than prestidigitation. Prestidigitation is like, I have a job interview in 5 minutes and I didn't have time to shower. Bam. But it doesn't feel great because you're just like, all right, it's gone, but I didn't have the process, you know?
That's what I do with alcohol wipes.
I thought you were going to say that's just what you do with alcohol.
That's what you do with alcohol. So so he is cleaning himself ritually, just kind of a symbolic bathing of himself in the water, washing his old
Symbolism.
skin, washing his old man skin and hair in the bath.
Gross.
Yeah.
I'd like to do something
Which one?
because
Sure.
I realize I haven't done this since we got back, but I feel like this might actually be needed right now. He has this mentality where he remembers we were in the temple of the Amber Temple, and he was like, we touched a lot of rocks, and I know that does things to people. So I imagine he just has this note where he is going to detect good and evil and just walk around his friends to see if anything pops up. The specific, it picks up fiends, undead, elemental, celestial, and aberration. He knows about Terriman. Terriman's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
But he knows, especially based on their previous iteration, that the Amber Temple is where Strahd became Strahd, where he became undead. So, maybe he's even checking himself because he's nervous.
Yeah.
Did I breathe in some bad juju?
Camilla detects is fully undead now.
Yeah. I don't need to eat or breathe or anything.
She has since she came back.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be news to you necessarily. I mean, that ever since she came back with two faces, she's detected as undead.
That's right.
Yeah, those are the only fiends, angels, whatever else you got there.
What about Zash?
Undead. Zash isn't. I don't think Zash ever died, right?
No.
And came back. No, he's just made some. He's made some dirty deals, but he's still not undead. He hasn't become vampire.
All right.
Yeah.
Zash is Zash.
He's just Zash. What are you worried about?
Zash is good as Zash. All right.
Possession.
I think that's all that I would do then. That makes sense.
Okay. Is there anything else y'all want to do before Victor towels off and rejoins you guys?
Would this count as a short rest? Or a long rest?
You fucking warlock.
I'm just saying, we've been sitting here talking, chatting. He's been telling us about his adventures. We've been eating, relaxing.
Sure. You get a short rest.
Throwing that out there,
Warlock.
There's only one day left to the wedding now. No. Time in this place works differently. It's y'all come out and there's only one day left. 2 or 3 hours to the wedding. No. He'll put his clothes back on.
He's in the bath for 3 days.
Yeah.
He's all prune.
Dude, he's been it's been a year of madness, so he needed that really badly.
Oh God, I cannot even imagine being in a mental fugue state for a year and then coming out of it, and a bunch of people being like, "You're the fucking worst. You're the fucking worst."
He's like,
hate you.
Dude, I'm trying to save this place. I'm so sorry I missed you guys. Next time I'll leave a voicemail. So yes, he rejoins you, and he says, okay. How are we going to do this?
Well, I think personally, I imagine all 5 of us are together at this point. Correct?
Zash is still standing in the doorway out front.
Yeah, I imagine we're meeting outside of his outside of his tree fort house.
I mean,
You want to go back into the woods to plan?
I would prefer to be in here because he's already mentioned that
smart.
Strahd has not been able to
He's like,
infiltrate this place.
yeah. He's like, Strahd has ears everywhere. He says, you'd be amazed what he knows. It's a Duvad. Whose daughter Strahd knows about for some reason. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's like Strahd has eyes and ears everywhere. Is what he's trying to say.
Tyrman will tell him to come back inside. That we're planning. We're planning the wedding.
I think.
What color? What table accents are you going to have at the wedding? That's what we're planning.
Yeah.
I believe we should. I think that we should go before the wedding. I think we should go post haste. What's holding us back? Truth of the matter is that if we go during the wedding, Strahd is just going to be able to use those who are at the wedding as hostages. Let's go now to offset that, make things easier for us.
There's also things to take into consideration that we've learned by going into the past, such as the fireplace. If you remember, there was like a hidden something in the fireplace.
Man, that's a bottle cap. I was so hoping one of you guys would remember that.
Oh yeah, no, that's been stuck in my brain ever since we saw it.
Oh, good. I was really hoping that scene would stick. Thank you. Good.
Maybe it's a way in, or there must be something there.
Well, yeah.
We could try to scope out the castle before we attack.
1 minute. If I may, that work might have been done for us. And I look at Victor, and I remember his battle plans journal. What do
Yes.
you know about getting in? What is?
Oh, we also saw the miniature castle inside the Amber Temple.
Yep.
Ding, 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 baby. Yes, you guys took a rough, because you didn't spend, I think you spent a couple hours
Yes,
trying to
'cause he
take a
was-
draft of these floor plans that
Yeah.
y'all saw in the Amber Temple of the castle.
So we technically
Right.
have floor plans of the castle.
You have a rough sketch of the castle.
Yeah.
And Victor says, well, he says there's always the front. And there are also the towers we can
Oh,
come in
this
from the
means
top.
I get to kill that annoying dog. The one that was dancing on the table when we were trapped in the dining room. Forgot his name.
Oh, yeah, the other mongrel folk.
Yeah.
Yeah. He seemed nice. No, he says there could be a way to come in from the top if we can make it all the way up there, but my God, I need to show you guys the map of how freaking tall this place is.
I mean, I can fly, but I don't know about you guys. Oh, I know. Zash, you could probably turn into something that can fly, and you could easily carry Paul. He's so small, you know.
Yes, I can. I think we should wait for the day of the wedding. It gives us the ability to sneak in combatants.
That's a good point. But
We could bring an entire military unit.
300 feet. Oh,
We could bring all the guards of the city.
We could always have the guards storm the front while we take the back.
I mean, we don't have
That could
that
be a
many guards,
distraction.
though.
also, our guards
call
are
on the
kind of
werewolves.
They're kind of like
I
not
mean-
even level 1.
They're going to
I-
die. But, like, you know, a distraction.
Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice we are willing to make.
I don't. Honestly, yes.
Oh, and I'm the asshole, Victor says.
Oh, so our plan is get the NPCs to kite the hostile NPCs.
Operation Human Shield.
Oh no.
I mean, to be fair, this is to take out, like, the most evil individual, you know, and bring peace to the land and all that. She
We
kind of
could
rolls her
bring in-
eyes.
Paul's like rolling. He's just like horrified. He's like, "Oh my God! If we sacrifice all of the lucky, who is going to be left in these lands?"
We could bring in the were-ravens, the werewolves, the guards, people that know how to fight. We
You're like,
get-
okay, we were like, okay, the you know, trained in espionage and shit, the werewolves, and then the coughing babies, aka the guard.
Look, I can get behind
I'm just
the
saying, these
Ravens.
guards are not competent. These guys were yokels a day ago.
I think the were-ravens and the werewolves make sense. I don't think, honestly, these gods, people have families. And I mean, I hate to say this, but in the event we fail, they're going to need to provide for their families and for their town. I don't
used to have a
think they
family.
fail. Yes. Do you want all of Valaki to end up like Terriman? And I imagine like the camera looks at Terriman, his arm falls off.
The jaw just unhinges a little bit.
These
Like a
guards,
worm crawling through his cheek.
the guards
Like-
signed up to protect their families, to fight for their families. They knew what they would possibly happen to them.
Protecting Valaki is much far greater
Then sieging a castle.
That's yes, absolutely.
We should
And-
use the werewolves.
And again,
The
if you-
werewolves,
yes.
I agree that. That
Yeah.
yes, agree.
I'm down with asking for the werewolves. I'm down with asking for the were-ravens. I'm saying that the god, like,
What about the
if we
Vistani
fail-
themselves? Is there
if
any
we
way?
fail, what will Valaki have left?
That's true. Plus, I'm totally with you, Paul. Actually, now that I think about it, someone needs to watch the orphanage. But there is also, you mentioned the Vistani. I honestly think that's a terrible idea, considering a lot of them are under his thrall.
As are many. I would think all of the werewolves.
I thought we changed them.
Well, I've been away for a while, but that's my understanding is that all the wolves are under his command.
We kind of like.
If we
killed the
are to
big one.
fail, is there a reason left to live in this world?
We wouldn't be
I
the
don't-
first.
I don't think we get to make that choice for people.
No,
but
we keep
can
coming
ask
back.
them if they want to. Volunteers are different than forcing someone to do something.
Okay, yes,
Yeah.
volunteers are different, but then again, I ask you, like we have seen some of the things in this journal. What's that guy who we hear screams when we get close? Terriman's arch nemesis,
Rahad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rahadin.
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 Rahadin alone could walk through Valaki and kill everyone in a night. While we were away at the Amber Temple, he could have just walked right through.
Fought him
how about-
many times, one-on-one, and I've died many times.
Victor's eyes light up. You've been to the Amber Temple?
We have.
I don't.
It does exist.
Ignore
You're not
the
going
horror.
there. I look at him with a big stern finger. I'm like, you are not allowed to go there.
Oh,
Mr. Sir, you are not allowed. Don't you even think
It's-
about it.
Actually, very fascinating, and it's home to a lot of great powers.
Don't
his
listen.
eyes his eyes get really big. It's like he's just like thinking. Ooh,
Powers.
ooh.
that you
I look at
can't
him
even
and
imagine.
just quiet. I look at him. The prices you pay for the power, though, it's not worth
It's
it.
magic. Magic always has a cost. You should know this
Yes.
better than anyone.
I do not know this because I am magic.
I'm not talking to you. Of course, you're not
Oh
magic.
fuck! Go fuck yourself. Go fuck
Is
yourself.
Camila hairy right now?
Yeah, she's hairy.
Okay. This is a price indeed.
Look, I mean, the fire is kind of a small price to pay for what has happened.
Yes.
Yes, my arm fell off.
And look at this. If you gained fur too, you'd be just like your little kitties.
But okay, I understand. There's no time to return to the temple.
Yeah, it's too
But-
bad you can't teleport.
Mm.
You can't miss these.
I can. I swear, I have magic.
Just like I'm
You're
not in the
sounding like
mood right
Duval.
now. I'm just not in the mood right now.
Sounding like Duval.
And I sign up next to him. It's just it sucks when they don't believe we have magic, right? It really sucks.
Okay. So let's
Yeah, back
write
to
down our plans. So
Yeah.
the GM can plan the next session. We
Alright.
want to speak with the werewolves.
Yeah, I think we should.
You say?
The werewolves.
I think maybe the werewolves are a lost cause, but the were-ravens Strahd seems to have something
Ravens.
against them.
And I turn to Camilla and I'm like, you would know the most. Is there any way we could persuade the Vistani?
Like I said, I don't know who is and isn't under Strahd's thrall. So, and knowing my people, if they are under his thrall, they could very easily stab us in the back and give our plans to him.
Yes, what if we tell someone and then they tell him? And then he knows exactly when we're coming and all of our plans are ruined and we fail.
I
That's
mean,
why,
like,
I mean, like, he has to know we are coming.
of course he does.
We're
This
coming for him.
This is only a problem if we come before the wedding. He's expecting us for the wedding, or you for the wedding.
Oh, you're right. He's not expecting you.
I think, personally, I think of it like this. Small strike team that can insert itself into the castle and take out some key people and defenders and accomplish some key objectives before having a huge assault. Imagine, if you will, if we could sneak into the castle before the wedding and we could take out Rahadin.
Yeah.
Without any hostages, without having to worry about any civilian casualties. I mean, even just him alone.
Does
I would
anybody have the
hate
ability
to-
to scry on Rahadin?
I have the ability to scry.
If we were to able maybe figure
Horn.
out his whereabouts he is, as Paul said, what if we were able to separate Rahadin from the castle and take him out separately? It would weaken Strahd, weaken his forces, but
How could we draw him out?
well, Darman. He seems to know you. Maybe something you could do. Issue a challenge, perhaps? I could have Umbra deliver a letter to him personally.
Fought on the bridge several times.
Granted, he could
You
always
could scry him with your magic, Duvad?
I can.
Vlad doesn't know magic.
I do. That
There's
is
a
how I was able
component.
to see.
If you have something of his,
No, I do not have anything of his.
Did you get anything from him when you fought him, Darman?
Injured.
Killed many times. Let's see.
I think
Alright.
he did.
Oh, I have one of his teeth in my shoulder. Give me a sec.
That'd be awesome.
All right, here is my compromise, and you could tell me what you think. And I think that this might work for all parties involved. The difficulty is planning secretly because of what the devil may know. But we could plan for the wedding to be the day of the official assault. We can talk to some of our key comrades in the werewolves, asking them to keep it on the DL, as well as maybe the were-ravens, any other people that want to volunteer and say, this is the day of. Meanwhile, that'll be our first day, is talking to our friends. Like, we could do that literally today. Tomorrow,
GM.
we plan to insert ourselves into the castle in a quiet spot and then begin taking out key targets.
Do you have... Are you able to share the map of the castle that we saw when we were at the Amber Temple? So we can
I
kind
gave
of
y'all very quick glimpses. Afraid to give y'all give you the chance to screenshot stuff.
No, because it was just something that might be... Because we sketched the model.
Yeah. So here's one point of interest that also Victor would point out. He says, below the gardens in the back. If y'all remember in the flashback, when his original bride died, she fell off of the same place essentially where Victor was thrown, being backed up off to the ledge when she was scared of Strahd after he killed his brother. Let me show you all that. Hopefully that's not super spoily. If you see below K6, there's a little something down there. A little something in the mountainside.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
But it is hard to get to. Because it's again, this is like 1,000 feet up sheer mountain cliff. And it's a good distance down from this and inside. So climbing kit and some trickery to get in there. But also, it's not like even a door. It's like a windows. You have to like smash your way in through there. But there's something there below below it.
I just had a thought.
That's another way in. Okay, so you can sneak it from the top, or try to find a way to get in for the little bottom back thing. But that's gonna be you still got to make your way through that whole courtyard around to the back, or try to find a way to scale all the way up that mountain, which is crazy.
I just had a
Okay.
thought.
Yes, Zash.
If only one of us could fly.
Well,
Go ahead.
I can fly. We watched Strahd throw his love off the cliff.
He didn't throw off. She backed away scared. But go on.
Well, he was the reason for her death.
Fair. He was drawing toward her, and
Oh.
she was drawing away.
If only there was a way we could bring her back.
I could
That
disguise
body.
myself.
No, like, bring her back.
Well, you'd probably see through it anyway.
If
You mean
she was alive.
Do you think her body would be down there?
Or
Because
it's enshrined in that room underneath of where she fell.
maybe.
Because I do not believe such a sentimental man.
That's just the one word that Yanti cannot pronounce. Sentiment.
My accent.
Would not have
Yes.
collected her body and made a shrine for
Oh
her.
yeah, absolutely.
Could we send one of the familiars flying in there to see?
I mean, yeah,
know
we
what-
could send a familiar in to spy.
Or
I think
a
we're-
raven.
One of the were ravens. Oh yeah, you do have. Well, you have scry, but you can't scry without
I'm
a
also
piece.
I'm very stealthy, so that's what I'm.
Paul has a thought.
Uh-oh.
He says, "Does that look like it leads into kind of the basement of the castle, the deepest part of the castle?"
This is our best guess. I didn't
Paul
make it that far.
Paul pulls out a piece of paper and he breathes in deep. He says, "We're forgetting about the 5th card of the Taroka reading. This card will lead you to your enemy, a creature of darkness whose powers are beyond mortality. He lurks in a hall of bones in the dark pits of his castle. What if we
Okay.
avoid the wedding altogether?" And he just leans in and he says, "We walk right in and assassinate that motherfucker first thing."
Tomorrow morning.
Yes.
I'm done.
Where do you think he's currently keeping Irina? Obviously somewhere in the castle, but
Well,
he
if we kill
loves-
him, we can find her eventually.
Not only that, but his magic would wear off on her. Surely he wouldn't keep her in a pit of bones in the basement.
I mean,
Not.
it's a non-zero chance that he would.
Even so, I think I might be able to help Irina free from his thrall like I have before.
Well, if we free her from the spell, what if we... Oh, we could replace her.
Anyway, that's something for us to consider, that if that's what he is, that's what he's going to be.
I don't know why I thought whenever you said we could replace her, I pictured like Duvod doing a Bugs Bunny, like in drag at the wedding with the veil on. Strahd pulls it up, and I just got the crossbows right in his.
All right.
We expected Irina, punk.
All right.
Yeah. I see something. I think we could end the session with this revelation of like, wait a minute, we're supposed to meet him below the castle. Let's just snipe the mofo.
Yeah, we got time.
Forget this
extra
picking off all of his friends. Let's go straight for him.
He's going to be distracted
Find a
picking
way.
out the wedding venue, like dealing with the caterers, the DJ. Come on,
What other... Well, that's something we can ask.
DJ
off.
Decrepit.
But yeah, that seems like a good place to end.
All right,
That
cool.
got
Yeah,
you.
I've got some things to make sure I have maps and tokens for, just in case. You never know what y'all are gonna do. Awesome. Good game, guys. Good games. And it was literally one map this whole time.
Yeah.
Nice.
You got to know. You finally got to know pubes.
You know what?
Forgot that was there.
I'm
Does that
glad
ghost
to
look
have
like
known him.
Abraham Lincoln a little bit, or is it just me from far away? It looks like his like
The
image on
Professor
Which one?
Purrington?
penny. The one, the one that's a cat person that's below
They're
Terriman.
all-
He kind
Oh,
of looks
that-
like he
This
kind of
one?
looks like
He
Abraham
does.
Lincoln
The
on
one-eared one. Yeah.
yeah, the one on the penny.
Nah.
Yeah. He does kind of look like Lincoln with some eyeshadow. Eyeliner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for playing, guys. We got some lore and some planning to do. That's great.
Yeah. And for those who might be watching a live stream or the YouTube channel, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate your time. And have a good night.
Cheers,
night.
y'all.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night, guys.